Okay, so I was watching a debate with David Wood, God Logic, and two other Muslims who I don't know, two other Muslim apologists who I don't know, and David Wood brought up here. Let's hear from David Wood. I'm just going to be refuting one specific argument from this debate.
To Muslim sources tortured a man for money.
Okay, so he says Muhammad is not morally reliable. He lists a bunch of reasons. The first reason he says is that the Prophet Muhammad allegedly tortured a man for money. And this is found in David Wood's favorite book, Ibn Ishaq, page 515. Well, bad news for David Wood because I have Ibn Ishaq's book right here, right? As viewers of my channel know, I have the book right here. So I have the book right here. So if you read the book, The Life of Muhammad, page 515, there's no source for that story. It just says the Prophet Muhammad tortured a man named Kiana for money, or he lit a fire on his chest until Kiana gave up the location of a money bag or a money purse. Well, if you read the beginning of this book, it says that Ibn Ishaq reported worthless sayings and stories from unknown people. So, since there's no chain of transmission, or since there's no source for the story, since Ibn Ishaq was just writing down anything he heard from anybody, any story, anything he heard from anybody, that means this story is not reliable according to the standards of Hadith scholars. Hadith scholars are people who understand and study the transmission of Islamic sources like Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Abu Dawud, Ibn Ishaq, the history of Al-Tabari, etc. So, since there's no source for that story in Ibn Ishaq's book, that means we can safely reject that story as a false story or a fabrication that Ibn Ishaq recorded just for the sake of recording, or the story possibly came from Jews who were trying to make the Prophet Muhammad look bad. So there's no source for that story. I looked into it, so that story can be safely rejected on the grounds that there's no reliable source narrating that. There's no source at all narrating that story, so that story can be tossed in the garbage can, or it's not reliable. It's not reliably transmitted to us. So David Wood is lying about this because he knows Ibn Ishaq is not reliable. He knows this. I've already said this. I've already explained this to him many times over, but he just keeps repeating the same stupid shit. Same stupid shit, and same refuted arguments over and over and over again. So this is just, I mean, he gave a bunch of other reasons. The next reasons, he gives a bunch of reasons, but this is the first reason, and I just wanted to call him out on this because he knows that Ibn Ishaq book, right? He knows that it's mostly unreliable, so he already knows this. So I just wanted to call him out briefly on his methodology of cherry picking sources, or not bothering to see whether what he's citing is authentic or not. Stay tuned, more videos coming up ahead.